Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Hope you are doing good. எல்லாம் நல்லா இருக்கீங்களா? இந்த வீடியோ நீங்கள் தமிழில் பார்க்கணும்னு நினச்சிங்கன்னா டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷனில் இருக்க லிங்கை செக் பண்ணுங்கள். Okay, in this video we are going to see about what is ChatGPT, how to use ChatGPT, why it is discovered, why Google having feeling about ChatGPT, and what is the future of AI, how does the technology going to take over this world. Okay, first thing, what is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is a AI bot. It is built using machine learning and NLP techniques and trained with lot of data to make the ChatGPT think and respond like a human. But those data are only limited to 2021. So the ChatGPT does not know about the events that discoveries held after 2021. Okay, ChatGPT is a AI bot that can think and behave like a human. So what are the advantages in it if it is behave like a human? If you want to create some resume, it will create it for you within a minute. And we can even learn advanced courses easily. It can able to explain you in very simple, even a little child can understand. Or if you are preparing for the seminar but you don't have enough time to prepare, we can make it using ChatGPT sooner. And we can get to know the overview about the specific topics very detailedly. So it will save our time a lot. Even it can write code in any languages to do a specific task, and it will give you a proper explanation for the working of those codes even better. So that's why the Google starts fearing like this may impact the Google users to stop using Google, because it is much easier way than Googling. In the case of Google, we need to check the multiple pages in the Google result to get the solution for our problem or questions. But in ChatGPT, we can get it instantly like we are interacting with the human. We can use ChatGPT for content creation. It can write a story for you in the genre of your choice and can write a song, lyric, script, story, everything it has. Just we need to take it and use it. Now we are going to see about how to use ChatGPT. Okay, just open your browser and search for ChatGPT. There will be a first website with the name openai.org. It is the official website. It was built upon the lot of years, and Microsoft also funded a lot to OpenAI for creating ChatGPT. And here they gave some disclaimer about ChatGPT, like it can respond you back to back like human, but it will may do some mistakes. They are still developing it. They will fix it soon. They also integrated ChatGPT with Bing search engine. Some beta users can access it. Okay, now click on try ChatGPT. You will be getting to a page like this. In the first time, you need to log in with your Google or Microsoft account. I already logged in and had a lot of conversation with ChatGPT. Here you can see several chats. Those are focused on specific questions I asked. It will give related answers on those chats. If you want to know about new topic, we can start a new chat. For example, I am asking to write an email to apply Python developer position, and we can also mention what company we are going to apply for. For example, I am mentioning ABC Tech. So write a email to apply Python developer position at ABC Tech. Then press enter. It will start writing email for you as per your need. So just we can replace the name and send a mail. It worked very professionally, like start the mail with dear hiring manager, then mentioning about our position and skill and highlighting skills for the position like Django, Flash, SQL, and also additional skills HTML, CSS. Definitely it will take time if you wrote it this manually, like this much professional. So okay, now we try to create resume for Python developer using ChatGPT. Create a resume for Python developer. And we can also mention the experience. Example, I am mentioning 3 years. So it will create a resume based on the skill sets and project with respect to those level of experience. Then press enter. It starts generating and it's look professional format. It uses the attractive and powerful words in objective and summary to attract the recruiter, and then the relevant skills for Python developer. And in the projects, we can modify some projects as per our relevant projects. In the case of 3 years, it shows like working on the two companies. Even we can modify it by giving the relevant instructions. It's also mentioning the important certification for this position. We can also finish any of them mentioned based on our skills. It will be helpful. Okay, now we try to solve same problem using Google. Now I am copying the same question and opening the Chrome. Here in Google, I am pasting it. Here we are getting so many websites. Okay, I open the first website. Here they teach us with some instructions about how to create a resume and also given the example below. So we should create a resume after checking 2 or 3 websites. It will definitely take some time. Okay, now we try to code using Chat GPT. It is very simple as usual. We can ask the coding solution for the problem. For example, I am asking for a Fibonacci series answer. So we can give a code for Fibonacci series and press enter. It start giving the answer and write a code on Python. Because previously we asked a Python relevant question, so it is giving on the Python. It is also explained the code flow very well and what is in here and what is happening in the print statement. Now I try to run the code on my device. I copied all the codes from ChatGPT and opening Notepad. Use Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V to copy paste. If you use a copy option given in the ChatGPT, it will not give in a proper format. Now I am going to save the code in my desktop with the name fibo.py and save. Now the file has been saved. Now I am opening the CMD to run the Python. Navigate to the file location. In my case it is desktop. So cd desktop. Now type Python and the file name fibo.py. Enter the number of terms. I am giving 6. For example, it given the 6 terms from the Fibonacci series. Now try one more example. This time I give 8. It gives 8 terms. Now we try to compile the same input with the ChatGPT. For that I am typing what will be the output for the above code if the input is 8. Let me check whether the ChatGPT can compile the code and give a correct answer or not. So above code if input is 8. Yeah, it stopped giving the answer. Yeah, it has been given some answer. Let me verify. Okay, we compare the output from the CMD with the ChatGPT. S0112358 13. Yeah, it looks similar. It can give the same answer. Okay, now let me check whether the ChatGPT can solve the Leetcode problems, how efficient it is on coding problems. It can solve what level of problems in Leetcode challenges. Let's start with the easy questions from the Leetcode. Then we move on to the hardest one. Now I am changing the difficulty level to easy. First try with the easy, then go to the hard. Okay, we can try this question. Remove duplicate value from sorted list. It looks like a linked list problem. They given the problem statement in 2 lines. We can just do copy paste it. I'm selecting the question and Ctrl+C, then go to the ChatGPT, Ctrl+B and press enter. Yeah, now it start giving the solutions. Yeah, it wrote the solution on Python. And as usual, it's explaining the solution. Okay. Now select the coding part below the function and Ctrl+C. Then go to the Leetcode and Ctrl+V. The alignment has been changed, so select those portions and press tab to make it well. Now I'm running the sample test case. Let's see this. It will pause the sample test case. Yes, it pauses. So try with the actual test case. It's loading. Yeah, it's also paused this actual test case with 87.29 beats faster than others. Yeah, it's performing well on easy scenario. And we solved this problem just in 2 minutes using the ChatGPT. So we can try the same question using Google. I'm copying the question and go to Google and paste it. That's giving the, okay, go to the Jig4Jigs website. Yeah, it's giving the code in C++, then also in Python. First, we need to check whether they are solving the same scenario or different one. So it will take some time compared to the ChatGPT. Okay, now we try some hard question using ChatGPT and change the difficulty level to hard. And we can try this medium of two sorted arrays. It also question in 3 lines, so just select and copy the question and go to ChatGPT and paste and press enter. And start generating the answer. Yes. And also explaining the code. Just select the solution below the function, Control C and Control V, and make the alignment correct by select those and press tab. Run the sample test case. Yes, it's paused the sample test case. We'll check the actual. It's also paused the actual test case. Yes, with 102 ms speed and 41% beats. We try one more hard question using ChatGPT. Go to problems and change the difficulty level to hard. Okay, this time we try this scrambled string. Yeah, the question is little longer. As usual, copy the question, Control C, go to ChatGPT, Control V and paste. It started writing the code. Once it's complete generating, we can copy this code into Leetcode and check its efficiency. It starts explaining the code. Okay, we can copy the solution below the function and paste it to the Leetcode. Now make sure the alignment is correct. Now running the sample test case. So I got some errors. Here ChatGPT uses regression function, but we are using inside the class, so we also use self keyword to call the regression function. So write self keyword before the function name, self dot the function name. Okay, now we run the sample test case again. ChatGPT already cleared the one hard question. Also, yeah, it's also paused this hard question sample test case. Now we can check the actual test case now. That check it can clear this or not. Let's keep on loading. Okay. Oh, time limit existed. So ChatGPT is not able to clear this actual test case. Okay, same we can check with the Google. I copy paste the name in Google and try to get solution in Python. I'm getting Jig4Jigs as a first website and going to that website. Here and again I need to check whether the solution and the question are matching or not. So we need to spend some more time to get the solution from the Google. We also check other websites from Google. So it will take some time more than ChatGPT. I also tried 2 more hard questions from Leetcode using ChatGPT. As usual, it starts giving the solutions with the explanation. But this time, the ChatGPT code doesn't even pause the sample test case. Then I gave a sample test case as an input to the ChatGPT and asked it to compile. But it gives output as a 16. But the really actual output is 7. Then I said the actual output is 7 to the ChatGPT. Then ChatGPT apologizes and explains how the 7 will be the actual output. Then I asked ChatGPT to modify the code to give the correct output. Then it again gives some codes. Then I tried it again into the Leetcode, but this time also the answer is wrong. So in some of the cases, it's really hard to get correct answer from the ChatGPT. And then I also tried one more question, but this question also not correct answer. Then I did some basic test to whether the ChatGPT can replace the Google. I checked for lyrics or one famous song, Believer song. I can get the expected result on the first page in the Google, in the top itself. So I can going to try same on the ChatGPT. Believer song lyrics. Yeah, it start generating the lyrics. It seems, yeah, it seems correct. Yeah, it can be produced the lyrics of Believer, and I think it can produce correct lyrics for all famous English songs. Oh, I am going to test on some regional languages. Okay, now I try to get Tamil song lyrics. It will be some famous. Okay, and inspirational song Vadi Pullavad lyrics. Yeah, getting some websites. Most probably in this case we can get a result on the first page. Yeah, it's correct. Oh, I'm going to try same on the Chat GPT. Vadi Pulla Vadi lyrics. Let's see what ChatGPT will do. It's identified it's a Tamil song from the movie Muisi Murukku, but it's trying to translate the lyrics. Okay, let's see. No, no, it's trying to translate the line by line, but most of the lyrics are wrong. It couldn't be able to do that. So for now, we couldn't use ChatGPT for the regional language based contents or searches. We can only use Google. Maybe in future they can fix it. As they mentioned in the disclaimer, it's still on the development state maybe. So in future they can fix it. In the meanwhile, Google also developing a AI bot. They also did some testing and launched promo. So there will be a heavy competition. The AI revolution has been started. We will cover the AI revolution in another video. And finally, I did one testing by asking a very simple question. Operators in Python. It gave some 6 topics. I gone through that, but I feel it is missing one operator. So I asked it on ChatGPT, why do you did not mention the bitwise operator? Again, the ChatGPT apologizes. It has been missed the bitwise operator and explains its type. And we should be very careful when you are using ChatGPT for some learning purpose. It will not give some 100% accuracy. So being you're not sure if it is missed some important steps or points or topics, it will be very difficult. I hope this video is useful to you. Do subscribe for more videos. Be strong and stay motivated. See you next video. Bye.